All right, welcome everyone. Good evening. Good evening, Janelle. Good evening, Fabio. Evening, everyone. We are here for day 2 of the 5-day Money Bootcamp. Just letting everyone join. Evening. Let me know where you're coming from. Do you have any new parts of the world joining us today? Let's make the money. Yes, Tanika, love it. Canada in the house. Good evening, Anona. Jamrock, yes. England, nice. England, thank you. I know it's very late for you. I know it's very late. So I know you're extra serious about your money because you are staying up to make sure you are here. New York, Toronto. Canada is here. Holy for Canadians. Nice, nice. Mandeville, nice. Canadians representing large. As you guys know, I live between Kingston and Toronto, so usually there a part of the year, and then here in Kingston a part of the year. Brooklyn, Atlanta, nice. Boston, big up Toronto. Greater Portmore, yes. All right, hi Sandra, Kingston. So drop in the chat. Let's do in the chat. Let's do a recap. What was the most impactful thing for you from yesterday, which is day 1, where we spoke about money mindset? What's the most impactful thing for you? I shared the recap also by email for persons who couldn't make it yesterday. You still can get to watch and see what we discussed. Share what was the most impactful thing for you from yesterday. What's one thing that stuck with you that you know, yeah? Pay yourself first, nice. Several streams of income, removing those old money habits, knowing where my money going, yes. And that's what we're looking at today. Going in way more detail on that. Money will flow to me effortlessly. Know your money so you can grow your money. I must succeed at all costs. Know your why. All right, so Sandra, you're gonna watch it tonight, probably right after this, keep yourself in that money mood. So watch the recap. I sent it by email earlier today, so you'll have it to watch. And then for those who have signed into their portal, the replay is also inside the portal. And you'll have lifetime access to the replay there. Our current money habits has a direct relationship with our childhood. Yes. Focus on goals, not income target. Knowledge is nothing without execution. Yes, Jacqueline, tell them the things. We're here to learn, but we're also here to execute. That is how we will implement change in our life, by execution. Pay yourself first, nice. Learning where my money relationship started and what I need to fix that relationship. Yes. Very nice, very nice. The commandments, yes. I will know my money so I can grow my money. I see I have some Q&A. Natasha is saying people not able to join. Everyone should be able to join once they have the link, Natasha. Once they have the link, they can join. Or you can share the link with them as well. Evaluate your friendship circle. See Natasha representing for a crew. So Natasha is definitely someone you want in your circle them because you're looking out for our peeps. So all you need to do, Natasha, share the link with them so they can join. Stop the fake rich. Yeah, so it resonated for you guys. It really resonated. I'm very happy for that. Today, we're going to be talking about budgeting. This is a working session. Your circle under construction, Tanika, nice. It's going to be a working session. So take out your money book. We are getting very practical today. As I said, I am teaching you, but you also have to execute. So we're working the numbers today. I'm going to show you how to do it in a very easy way. but I need your full participation. I need you to fully engage. I need you to write down the numbers with me as we go through it. So let's start. Today's affirmation is, I control money. Money doesn't control me. I control money. Money doesn't control me. Right? So we're not looking to make money run with it, and we can't make certain decisions because it's the money dictate what we can do. We're not going to do that. We want to put ourselves in control. We want to take back the reins. We want to say, yes, I control money. It's not the other way around. Money don't run my head. Money don't control me. So drop it in the chat, the affirmation for today. I control money. Money doesn't control me. Yes, Lita, I see you say loud, very loudly out there. I control money. Money doesn't control me. And I want that to resonate with us. It have to stick. We have to know we are in control. We are the ones in control. You and me, we are the ones in control. Exactly. And there's another thing, share it with your friends. I never see a lot of people sharing it on social media, but share it with your friends, share it with everybody. That means you are the master of your money. You control how it is spent. You direct how it is spent. You are the one who makes the decisions about how your money goes and flows. You are the one. You don't say, well, you know, I only have $5, so this is what I'm going to do. That's not what we're doing. We're saying, I want to take the reins back. I want to take the control. I will direct what I spend on. Because when you direct what you spend on, this is how we create the abundant life we want. This is how we get to do all of those things. We're in that positive mindset. So we're controlling money. We're going to put the money to work. We're going to say, money, you over there, this is what you need to do. Work and grow for me. That's what you need to do. So we want to do that. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So let us start by thinking first, where is your money going? We need to answer that question. Think back to the last time you got money, whether your paycheck, your bonus, your partner. Think back to that time, the last time you get any money. Can you account for exactly how it was spent? Can you account for exactly, down to the penny, how it was spent? Bills, 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 bills. Sound like Destiny's Child, guys. Bills, 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 bills. Kemo, I said no. Is there anyone here that said, boy, the money come? I never know where it's going on, man. I never know where the money go. No clue. It's so here today, gone tomorrow. Somebody said yesterday, the money just bounce off of it. It can't even stick. All right, so bills. We have to be able to account for every single penny that we spend, but I don't want you to know, go take out a notebook and write down, all right, I spent $50 on a juice, $10 on a this. That's not what we're gonna do. I'm going to show you the way to do it, and a way that you control the money, you control how it is spent. I'm gonna show you that, all right, when you get your money, how do you divvy it up to make sure you get to do everything you want to do? How do you divvy up that money to create an abundant lifestyle? How do you divvy up the money so you have money to make sure you're investing, to make sure you have the emergency fund? That's what we're going to talk about today. How exactly do we create an ideal spending plan? So I don't like the word budget because the normal connotation with budget is scarcity, scrimping. All right, cut back, don't do nothing. Write down everything you spend on. All right, don't spend on nothing. Don't spend on nothing. Don't go Starbucks, make the tea at your house. Don't drink no coffee, you know, you can't do that. Just drink some water and go sleep. Right? That's what we want to think about instead. How do we create our ideal spending plan? Not budget, but a spending plan, and a spending plan that allows you to invest. How do we create a spending plan that allows us to invest? How do we create a spending plan that allows us to grow our money at the same time we're earning it? How do we create that spending plan? That's what we're gonna look on today. How do we create that spending plan? And this is why, right, we're gonna look at spending while investing. You're gonna do both, Tanika. We're spending, but we also have to invest. We have to invest. There is no two ways about it. We have to invest. And budgeting is important because this is where you dictate what your money do. When you create a plan, you're saying, all right, money, I want you to do these things for me this month. You are controlling the money. You are telling it what to do. Money, this month, you're gonna do this. You're gonna use from a light bill. You're gonna use from a flow. You're gonna use from a water bill. This is where you're telling it that. And then now when you control your money, you can grow it because you direct how that money is spent. You send you money, you go over here to my investment account, start grow. You this other money, you go over there to pay my flow bill. You go pay my rent. You go pay my mortgage. That's what we want to do. Because when you control your money, you can grow your money. Say it with me, guys. When you control your money, you can grow your money. Yesterday we said you have to know it to grow it, but you have to also control it to grow it. So the first step is understanding the money, knowing it. Once you understand the money and you know it, you have to control it. And then you grow it. All right, that's all I can ask the song, you know. No, control and then grow. When you control your money, you can grow your money. And if you don't do this, what's going to happen then? The money will continue to disappear. You're not going to have any idea where it went. And it's going to become harder and harder to make ends meet because the money is ruling you. So the money will quickly disappear. You don't have enough. You resort to the credit card. You end up in debt. And it's just struggle after struggle after struggle. We don't want to live that way. We want to control our money instead. So we're going to get to work. Inside the portal, you guys have this money planner. I'm also going to share it in the chat for you guys so everybody can download it. You have to download it. It can be edited. I'm going to put it in the chat. Here it is. Download your own version of it. You can edit it, but I want you to download your own version of the document. At a later date, for some people who want print it out, you print it out, write your name on it. You notice it has name, phone, email. It is a personal document. It is your money planner. It's not Keisha money planner. It is yours. So you put your name on it to show ownership. I put the link in the chat. Kadeen, just look up, look in the chat, click on the link. Let me put it again. Here's the link to the document. Oh, sorry, let me, hold on. I need to go everyone. Sorry, my bad there. Here it is. Everybody seeing it now? Yes. Perfect. All right, let's download the document. Download your version of it. All right, if you want, what you do in your money book, you start writing, you edit up same way. You say, all right, today we're doing budgeting, the money planner. My name, phone, email. This is my document. This is my personal document. This is mine. That's what we're doing. So let me give it a minute or two for everybody to download. It's a nicely done document. Special thanks to Alexis. Very nicely done document. It is something you want to use as like a money Bible, right? You look at this, you plan. It keeps track of your goals. It keeps track of your expenses. It keeps track of your income. It's a very nice document to have. And what you can do every year, You print out a new one and you plan for the year. Because we're setting you up for 2022 and beyond, right? Setting you up for 2022 and beyond. So every year, come January, you print it out, head it up, and you go again. Some people can even say, no, I'm going to start from December and start think about the following year. So every year, print, fill it out, you keep going. If you do this process consistently, you're going to find that the money is growing. This is something I've been doing for the last probably 6 or 7 years. And after I did the first year, I said, wait there, man, there's something to this planning and this, documenting and following a plan, it working. And I keep doing it. And that's how I'm able to build wealth. That's how I can live at 2 places, because I sit on a plan and I execute. That's what I want to show you guys how to do. So let me know, everybody downloaded the document already? Do we have it? Do I have it? Yes, all right, we'll have it. All right. So the section I want you to go to first is the goal tracker. So you just scroll down to that section. The other parts are useful. You're gonna go over them tonight and fill out the entire document on your own. But today on the call, we're going through the goal tracker first. All right, so in the goal tracker, the first thing we want to do, we're writing down money goals. That's what we're putting in this section, the money goals that we have for ourselves, the financial goals. All right, I want to buy a dream house in 5 years. I want to save for retirement. These are things we're putting in there. Now, the goal has to be specific. That's where a lot of people fall off. So when you put a goal, if you say, I want to buy a dream house, we need a cost for the house. We can't say dream house and we don't know how much it's going to cost. So you have to do the work to say, all right, how much is my dream house going to cost? Is it 10 million, 20 million, 30 million with how prices look today? Write down the cost of the house. If you say you want a dream car, what is the cost of the car? If you say you want to go back to school, what is the cost of going back to school? That's what we want. So write the goal with a number. A number have to be there. If you have to send your kids to college, how much is it gonna be to go to college? You have to get the number. We're going to be very specific because that's how you make sure the goal is achieved. We're not going to be general and say, all right, we just write down, yeah, big house. Put a number to it. So the line space is there. For the purpose of today, we're going to put down our top 2 goals with a number, with a number, with a number. The number don't have to be exactly right today. But what we're going to do, we'll put it now. But after the call, you can go and do some more research and find out the exact cost of the item. Even take a picture of it, put it up on your wall and say, yeah, this is what I want. But I need a number. You guys have it? You put your goals in there? Give me some examples you guys have. Just give me one of the 2 things. So I know that you did it the proper way. We need, all right, so number, Stacy, invest for retirement. This is a good one because how much do you need to invest? When you say retirement, some people retirement means they're getting up every day and they, clip some flowers in the garden and they go back inside and sit down. Other people still go and work in retirement. So I want a number. When you say retirement, how much a month will you need to survive in retirement? How much per month? Usually, what you need is to replace your salary. So if you're getting 50,000, 100,000, 200,000 take home per month, you need to put back that number and say, all right, in retirement, I need 500,000 a month. Because that's what we will work towards. All right, buy a house in Jamaica, 50 million. Say for my daughter to go to university, we need a number. Which university should go in? Home, 60 million, that's good. All right, so Stacey, you're 5,000 per month. What are we doing? Oh, that's your retirement. 5,000 US a month? That's what you used to live on? That's the number you want to live on in retirement? All right. So putting down the exact number with the goals. Now the next section here, it says steps to take. Let me break down how this works now. The steps you're gonna take is regular saving and investing to the goal. If you have an emergency fund goal, we're going to put money in the emergency fund account every month till we reach the goal. If you want a house, what we need to do is save up for the down payment because you're going to get a mortgage. Or if you're buying it cash, we need to save up the entire amount. So the steps you're gonna take in that section, what you're gonna do is say, all right, so for example, Leeton, let's say I want to buy a 9.5 million home in Mobile for vacation. What he's gonna say then, well, if I'm gonna take a mortgage, I need 10% of that money. So I need 950,000. How am I gonna come up with 950,000? Well, I can save $95,000 for 10 months, or I save $9,500 for 100 months in an investment account. That's how I want you to break it down. House people, you need a deposit. So how are we going to come up with the deposit? Let me put back the document again. It's there. So house people, how we're coming up with the deposit? How many months are we saving to come up with the deposit? Car people, same thing. How many months are we doing to come up with the deposit? That's what we need to do. All right, for persons with retirement saving, you have a longer time period, right? So we have probably 15, 20, 25 years, or even 10 years, or even 5 years. So how are we coming up with the money each month? How much do you need? You're going to divide it back. That's what we want to do. So the steps you're going to take is very specific. You have to have numbers in there again to break down exactly what are you going to do to come up with the number you want. That's what we have to do. Is this clear for everyone? All right, nice, Tommy. Tommy, get it. Tommy, get it. All right. Exactly, exactly, exactly. All right. So we're filling out that section. Anne-Marie, where's your gap? You ever tell me where you don't get so I can go over it? Yes, miss. I like it. I like it. All right. Let me say it again, exactly what we need to do. What we're doing, we're breaking down the goal into steps. So if we need a down payment, all right, we need a down payment in a year. I need to save and invest every month a certain amount of money to come up with that. Don't worry now about how you're going to get the money. Don't worry about that. I'm going to show you how to do it. I just want you to break down the goal. And I don't want you to think small. I don't want you to say, well, you know, I just this little thing never do. Do not do that. None of that. So what we're doing, we're breaking down the goal into steps. We're breaking down the goal into steps. Let me give you a little while to do that. All right. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? I thought it would be 70% of your working income for retirement. Some people, so Jean, some people want 100%. That's fine. The goals are personal. If you can live off 70% of the working income, that is fine, because that is your personal number. Someone may say, I need 100% because I'm maintaining the same exact lifestyle. Others may say, well, you know, I'm going to cut back a little because I don't have to buy work clothes. I don't have to drive as much, so I don't need 100%. Whatever the number is, though, it is personal to you, and we want to make sure of that. And then with the steps, what you're doing is that you're breaking it down over periods. All right, every month I need to do this, every month I need to do that. That's what I want to do, those exact amounts. Let me give you a couple more minutes to do that. Yeah, so you do the first goal and the steps, Kadian, and then you do the second goal and the steps. I'm giving you a little while because it's a working session tonight. We're working. All right, how we're coming along, how we're coming along. Anybody have any gap, anything? I'm here. Ask the question. Yes, abundance mindset, Stacy, must be liberating because that's what we're doing. Educate, liberate, activate. So no small thinking, no small goal. Bigger, think bigger. That's what we're doing. And then we're breaking it down into actionable steps because we're taking action, we're executing. Now, all right, Tommy, yes. So Cheyenne, you decide how much to invest based on the goal. So if it's gonna, what is your goal? What was the goal they came up with? Give me the goal and then we can see. If it's house and a down payment, how many months are you gonna save and invest to come up with the down payment, and then you go and get a loan for the remainder? If you're coming up with everything cash, how many months? Probably it's 2 year, 3 year, 5 year, 10 year, but we have to save and invest to get there because we won't get there. How much you invest is based on your goal. All right, so you want an 80 million home. That means you need to have 8 million as a deposit. How long will it take you to save and invest 8 million? How much per month can you do now? All right, I can do 8,000. All right, 8,000 times how much months going to give you 8 million? Okay, I can do 80,000. 80,000 times how many months will give you 8 million? That's what we're doing. How many months you need to save and invest to come up with a deposit? That's what we're working through. I will put in 2 goals. I will coming up with a full set of steps for each of the 2 goals. And then Teresa paying her daughter school fee. She went write down the annual school fee, multiply it by 2, and then say, all right, how much do I have to save and invest every month to be able to pay the school fee? We're going into action. This is what guarantees that your goal is accomplished, because you sit down and you do the work up front. You write down the numbers, you add up the numbers, and you know. This is how you get there. You don't get there off of hope and say, all right, I hope so I can do it. No, there's a process you follow, which is what I'm teaching you. Be specific, be detailed. Let's write down our goals, write down the steps we're going to take. We have to put the money in there. That's what we're doing. Anybody else have any? We will need to do this for each goal. You can do it if you have the time, because some people working through it later on. So if you want, jump on the second one. If you finish the first one, jump on the second one. You can do that. We have a little time. Overall, though, say you have 5 goals for the year. You're going to do this process for every goal. So you may not do all of them right now with me, but tonight you're going to sit down and finish them up. All right, Natasha, you're growing a small business. That now is business income you need. So you're going to have to write down how much money I need to make every month in my business to come up with this amount that you want. All right, Janelle, you have a question. So if the house costs 950,000 and I say 100 months. All right. 100 months is almost 9 years. I take it and multiply them. Yes, if it's 100 months of doing 9,500, you know, every month you put in 9,500 in your investment account. And it's doable because, as I say, maybe Janelle have at that time frame say, all right, 9.5. All right, every month, 9,500 for the next 9 years. You will have 950,000. You will. Numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. That's why I love it. Don't lie. 1 + 1 is always 2 every day of the week. All right, you won't be afraid now, Shine, but I'm going to show you how to get to those numbers. You have to dream big, though. I don't want with no small thinking. We're in abundance mindset. We'll soon come to how to get there. Yes, Jean, that's exactly what you're going to do. Multiply the number of months you hope to live. This is for retirement. The months is a scary thought. I know it's a scary thought. But just say, all right, maybe I live another 10 years. Just put a blank number and then we do that. And then you multiply it. So that's exactly what you do. Just put a ballpark number, Marvin. This is why I remember this document, you know, you're checking in it periodically. You're checking on it. What I'm saying about retirement, if you are going to be spending $10,000 a month, you say, all right, in retirement, I may live probably 10 years. How much is $10,000 a month for 10 years? Multiply that out. That's the amount of money you need to come up with. That's what we're saying. I'm not saying you must call down your debt. I'm not saying anything like that, but we have to be realistic because this is how you plan. We have to be realistic, just up front. If you want, very, very optimistic, you put a long period. And we'll work towards having that money. All right, so it looks like we're working well on our goals. I like that. We understand how to write down the goals. So we understand the steps we need to take to get to the goal. My goal is to grow my business, which has just happened. I don't know how have a figure. Yeah, you have to be specific, Jay. You're growing your business to what? What is growth for you? Is it a 10% growth in revenue? What is growth? Is it growth in net profit? Is it growth in revenue? You have to go sit down and think through that. Is it sales that you want to grow or is it profit you want to grow? Think through that. Nicole, the figure is your number. Pick the number that you have now in your head, the number in your heart. You know the number. I can't tell you a number. Because the number ultimately comes back to where you want the money to do, where you want to use the money to do. That's where the number comes from. So it's your personal number. All right, we're going to look on now expenses. So nicely laid out in the tracker as well. We have in the planner, we have an expense tracker. Very, very. Yes, come on, once you apply. All right, so the expenses we want to start doing now. You're not going to know every single expense, and I don't expect you to, and I don't want you to, because that's not the process I'm teaching. What I want you to write down is your biggest ones. Say the top 10 biggest expenses you have every month, including your credit card bill, including the minimum payment on your credit card, including your car loan, including your mortgage. Write down your 10 biggest expenses. That's what we're doing in this portion. 10 biggest expenses. And you're going to do this every month. You notice it's an expense tracker and it's a month. 10 biggest. So you write down January. All right, what are our 10 biggest expenses for January? And we get that going. That's what we do. Okay? 10 biggest expenses. And every month we do this. Every month we print a little new page, or we turn the page in our money book and we write down these expenses. 10 biggest ones. So let's do that. 10 biggest expenses. No, not right now, Jean. You all right, you moved ahead without looking at the saving yet. I want the expenses, the bills that you're paying, the loans, the utility bills, the credit card bills. That's what I want. The bills, as someone said earlier. Yes, put the number. So you put in the date, you pay them every month, the category. So whether it's a utility, whether it's a loan, whether it's grocery, and then you write the description. You can be a little more specific here. So you would say, all right, Mega Mart, Price Mart. That's a grocery bill, and you put the amount. Top 10, maybe Price Mart is the biggest, one of your top 10 every month. For some people, it's not. Maybe it's another supermarket. I want you to be specific again, but the top 10 we're looking at. Top 10. Top 10. So I give you another 2 minutes to do that. No, you said we don't need to be too granular, but yeah, so that's your meals, Marvin. Yeah, you're going to put that in there. If you spend a lot dining out every month, if it's in your top 10, you have to put it. Some people cook every single meal, so it's not going to be in their top 10. This is personal, so I can't tell you what to put there because I don't know what to do, right? Or what you do. I don't know your lifestyle like that, so I can't tell you. All right, give you another minute. Yeah, if you don't have 10, that's fine. We'll write on our biggest one. Beauty supplies, maybe it for you, Nicole. That is fine. Yes. It is a personal decision. Personal. I shared the link for it, Carly. Let me see if I can put it back again here. We're working through this document tonight. All right, we're good on the expenses. We're going to jump now to the next part of the document, which is your income. Now, this is a tricky part because we're going to say, all right, I want your top 3 income sources each month. Remember, we spoke about multiple income streams last night. And I said to you, think of 50 ways that you can earn additional money each month. That may not happen right now, but for those who have multiple income streams, put them down. For persons who only have one of the 3, or just one, you put in that your income here each month. For some people who say, all right, I have a side hustle, I have a 9 to 5, I do Airbnb, I have a rental property, put your top 3 income sources and the amount. So the date you get it, the source where you say Airbnb, salary, overtime, side hustle, and they can put the description of it. All right, salary, where you work, and they put the amount. The amount you're putting here is net income, the take home, the money that come in your bank account, the money that on this, if you get a check and you have to cash it, that money, that's what we want. Not the gross amount, we want the net. The take home amount. So put in our top 3. Sandra, you'll get a little time because I pause and allow everyone to do it. Say that you probably just have to write a little faster. So we're looking at income now. So, all right, good question, Fabian. If your side hustle income is not fixed, I want you to look at the last 3 months and average it. For anybody who, you know, I hustle this month, I get 5,000, next month I get 50, some month I get nothing. Last 3 months, average it, and you put that as the number. Do I average? That's what I want. If it's not fixed, you put the average. If it's fixed, you put down that same number that you get every month. Give you another couple minutes, so till 7:15, you guys can do that. So, all right, good question on the child tax benefit. If you're getting any form of government payments each month, is it in your top 3? Is a child tax benefit substantial? If it is, you need to put it down. If it is not, then you don't include it. It has to be a substantial amount. All right, let's have a real discussion now. How many people here have a shortfall where you notice the income can't cover the expenses? All right, we have a shortfall. All right, I see it coming in. Nice, nice. And I like that you are honest. I like that you are honest. I like that. Hold up your hand. Yes, shortfall is there. Shortfall is there. Good. So what we need is a general rule of thumb to follow. This is what's going to bring us back in line. We're going to follow this rule. And this is a starter spending plan. You can take a picture of it, save it. This is the rule I want you to follow. Look on your income. We're going to add up all the income sources. This is how we want to go. 50% of your income must go to covering your needs. Your needs meaning, all right, my utility bills, my loans, my credit card payments, my minimum balance on my credit card, my rent, my mortgage, my flow bill, my light bill, my water bill. These are your needs. Think of it as needs mean if you don't pay it, it's going to be disconnected. If you don't pay it, you can't survive. Your way of living is impacted. That's what a need is. I need to pay this or else. If the situation don't mean I need to pay this or else, it's not a need. It falls over here, which is a want. But I want you to be very clear on needs. Needs are utility bills, loan payments, rent payments, mortgage, car payment, school fee. These are needs. They have to be paid. Have to be paid. 50% of your income. So we're going to work backwards and say, all right, 50% of the income have to go to needs. Then 30%, no, this is where we do the niceness. This is where we do the abundance, the wants. And this is how you will keep yourself in line, because you're going to say, all right, I make $100,000 for the month. So $30,000 is what I can splurge with, as people say. So we can helping parents is a need over here. Yes, need. I will have to take care of the parents for sure. But the wants now are the, boy, I have 30,000 for the ear, for the nails, that kind of thing are the wants. To go to the movies, to eat out, if that's, you know, a casual thing. That's what the wants are, which is over here. So if you make 100,000, 30,000 is the wants. No, Julian, it don't mean that. It don't mean that. I'm gonna get to that question and answer it. So hold it. Because Julian, she's pushing us ahead, but she's onto it, which is that what I'm gonna say to you is that the same expenses that we looked on here, do they come up to 50%? Because if they come up to more than 50%, we need to do something, because we can't cut out the needs. We can't cut them out. So we're gonna need to do something because we can't cut it. All right, so what we're doing here with the spending plan, 50% needs, 30% wants. This is where you get to do all the nice things. This is where you get to live your abundant life, because we're sticking within a framework. You can be very abundant as long as it don't pass 30%. Do anything you want with the money, anything under the sun. But the funds stop when the 30% is reached. The funds stop right there. So what you're gonna do then with your spending plan is, all right, man, live my life, YOLO. Once it kick in at the 30%, YOLO stop. We'll stop right there. No more YOLO after 30%. Definitely, YOLO stop here. Why YOLO have to stop? Because we want to save and invest. We want to create our emergency fund. We want to invest. And we need 20% of the money. So when we say pay yourself first, you can't, because you're following the spending plan and you know you're following the plan, you pay yourself this, you put these monies out, because you know the rest have to fall in line. You control how the money is spent. You get your salary, you're paying out the 20% first. Then we'll cover the needs and then we'll cover the wants. Yes, Tammy, you have flexibility. I'm just giving you a general rule. Suppose you say, no, I want to cut my wants to 25 and carry my investing to 25. Of course you can do that. If you want to cut your wants down to 10, so you can put 20% more on saving, you can. I am showing you the starting rule. You see, starter spending plan. This is the general rule. You can tweak it as much as you want. What I don't want you to do is make this zero. This number can't be below 20%. It cannot be below 20%. So you can go higher, but you can't come below it. Right? You can go higher, can't come. So Sandra, you said needs support majority, your current needs. We're going into that. I'm going to tell you where the problem is there. So with the saving and investing, remember we say tomorrow we're talking about emergency saving, but let's just carve out the money today. Tomorrow, with it all building up, guys. Doing tomorrow, we're touching your question. But what we want, we will look at the income, break it up this way. And remember, I tell you, saving and investing cannot be less than 20. It can be as high as you want it, but it can't be lower than 20 because we're building up our saving and investing for this year. The needs and the wants, they're here. If you find that, oh, you know, my needs come up to 60, that means your wants have to be smaller. You have to want less. Or you're going to do what I am proposing to you here as the way. We have to bring up the income. So if you say, boy, Keisha, you know, and I got the question, yeah, my needs are more than 50%. I don't know, what should I do? You need to bring up some income. Or some of the expenses that are needs, we can renegotiate them. Sometimes we can go into the bank and say, my loan payment is this. I notice interest rate fall. What can we do about my loan payment? I need to bring down my needs. Flow, what packages you have? Because I need to bring down my needs. Light bill, okay, I don't need to turn on every single light all the time to bring that down. I don't need to turn on every single pipe to bring that down. We have to start asking ourselves that, but I'm giving you the rule so you have a framework to operate in. Before, you kind of just here, there, everywhere. I'm giving you a framework that you will live by. Because when you sit down now and you work out the needs and you say, wait a minute, my needs over that, you have to come here now and take action. All right, can I do my multiple income streams to bring up more money? Can I cut back some of these needs by renegotiating them? I never say cut off your light or cut off your water. I'm saying renegotiate them. Go into the office and say, what can be done? Flow, is there any package that is similar but less? Okay, I need to not run up all of my light at one time. All right, let me look at my car loan and speak to the bank about ways to bring down the monthly payment. We want to engage in these kinds of discussion. You go to the bank, is there anything I can do? Well, that's why we have 10, we're gonna work through the 10 expenses. No, it doesn't. No, Lisa, it doesn't. What affects your future chances of getting a mortgage is when your needs are very high, because you're not going to qualify for any mortgage. So having that discussion with them, show them that you're proactive too. It's very few people know how to engage their banker that way, because we're taking control of the money, right? Sarika, how do you generate income in minimum time? You're gonna have to find a way, whether it's through investing or something, maybe, you know, like I'm teaching you. With investing, it's not that time consuming. This is where your money works for you. That's what we need to do for you, Sarika. How can we make your money work for you? Because you don't have the time to work. That's your solution. But for today with budgeting, come back to the budgeting. Come back, that's Sarika, come back here to the spending plan. What for free up. So you have to sit and do the work. You have to sit and do the work. We're doing all types of investing, Cheyenne. That's day 5. But we have to do the work up front with our spending plan before we get to all of those things. We have to build this foundation. We have to build it the right way. We can't jump to invest and we our budget not right. We can have capital to start a business and we don't have a spending plan. You have to do this work first. You have to follow the framework, follow the blueprint. There's a reason I'm going this way every day. I'm never jump to investing the first day, because you can't get to invest if you're not following a spending plan, if you don't have emergency savings, if you don't have the right mindset. You can't even look on no stock market if you're not there. We're already abundant, so our budget, when we do our spending plan, we're thinking abundance and we're thinking creatively. All right, how can I bring in more income? What are the things I can do? All right, which expenses can I work on reducing? So if I have some discussions with my bank, if I have some discussion with my utility companies, because I want to get close to this. Maybe your carrier needs the 60%. That means the want for the 20. Yes, Marvin, money I grow. I will follow. I'm giving you the blueprint. I'm telling you how the thing go. So you're gonna be enlightened, you're gonna be educated, you're gonna be liberated, because that's what we're doing this week. Tell your friends, tell your family. So the spending plan is here. I've given you a general rule. Work out the ratio here that work for you. All I am saying though is that the saving and investing cannot be below 20%. It cannot be below 20%. Do what you want over here, but don't touch yourself. Bring it up, carry it to 30, carry it to 40. Some people even are gonna say, you know what, I will make it 60. That's great, but don't make it less than 20. Yes. It involves a new mindset, which is why we take mindset yesterday. It's not nip and tuck. We're not in that scarcity mind. because there are creative ways to do it. Go and talk to your bank. Go and talk to the utility companies. Look at the credit card, put it away. Because the reason it run up is probably here. Your wants are probably 70%, so you need to cut back some of the wanting. Never have I said to anybody, hey, you know, we're going to starve ourselves. You know, we're not going to eat on a Tuesday. That's not what we're about. But this is the framework. This is a rule. You know, don't go less than 20% on saving and investing. Do anything you want over here. Anything. But don't touch over here. And bring it down to 5. The problem is some people carry this to 0. And that's over here living life. We have to make sure minimum 20%, paying ourselves first, investing in ourselves, investing in our future wealthy self. You need to be doing this. And we're going to take action. We ask ourselves these questions tonight. Remember, I said for income, 50 ways, 50 ways. Write them down, work through it. You have to do the work if you're showing up every day. It's not a come and listen and then go back and do nothing. So but you doing tithes may be a need for you. For some people, they may say tithes is a want. Personal decision. I'm not going to tell you. Some people, tithes are a need. I must pay my tithes every month. Other people will say it's a want because they occasionally are paying it. It's a personal decision. All right, so taking action. So this is what we're ending with today. My finances don't scare me because I have a plan. My finances don't scare me no more. Them used to scare me, but not today after Keisha showed me. My finances don't scare me because I have a plan. And then I want to know 3 things you're implementing. Let us do that before we wrap up today. 3 things. Then we have to know, Sirika, then we're gonna have to bring in the income. You have to put yourself, you have to bring about the change, do the work. Because you notice what you're saying, you're coming with the salary. That means one salary you have. We need to think side hustle. Have you to come up with your 50 ways? If you don't come up with your 50 ways, you can't make that comment. You have to come up, you have to do the work. I am telling you what to do. It's not going to work in your life. You won't have change in your life if you don't do anything. So if it's salary alone you have, I already said to you, you need multiple income streams. So you should be thinking about additional ways you can make money. Not, boy, with my salary, I'm limited, so I'm not doing none. You have to be thinking abundance. So give me some of the things you are going to implement. What are we planning to implement in our spending plan? Whether it's, boy, I need to sit down and write down these 50 ways. I need to get creative. You have to take your Anton fashion. You have to. I'm not saying there's no same old when we're doing change in our life. There's no, same thing I always do. You're going to get the same result, which is nothing. I am showing you a better way to do it, a better way to deal with your money. So I want you to follow. You have to take action. It's not listening and then, but my salary low, so I'm not done. You need a side hustle. You need additional income. Thank you, Leeton. It's becoming clearer. Sirika, challenge yourself, please. Put yourself in an abundance mindset. You have to push. See, John telling you, abundance. Yes, Jay. The serious things we're talking is life-changing things we're talking. We want to be better. All right, so day 2 is in the bank. Yes, stretch yourself, Sirika. I'm very happy you said that. Good. Day 2, make sure you're following us on all our social media. Stay connected with us. Tomorrow we're coming back to talk about emergency savings, but you already understand your plan and you already have your mindset. Make sure you're following us. We have a whole heap of tips and advice and strategies on our social media platforms. Follow us, please. Tell your friends, tell your family. what's going down. Tell them about the changes you are making in your money life. Thank you, guys. All right. Yeah, we have to get uncomfortable to see change. We have to. All right. See y'all tomorrow, same time, same place, 6:30. We're talking about emergency savings. Bye, everyone. See ya.